Hey, I'm Allegiant. I ordered today. I thought I'd do. I like doing like retro stuff, on the channel. I review new stuff as it comes out. I was one of the very first people who reviewed like Happy Gilmore Part Two, that Axel Foley, that Beverly Hills Cop 4, and also the Devo documentary as soon as it dropped on Netflix, or soon after that. But yeah, there's like a time frame we have to actually watch the show first. It drops at like say it's gonna drop like on a Tuesday night. It doesn't drop till like 3 o'clock in the morning because you assume it'd be like midnight, but it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Then you have to watch the damn thing, and then you had to do your review. But I like doing, and I also like doing retro stuff. I did some shows that stuck in my mind. It didn't last very long, like Delta House. That show One in a Million, which I never got to see. Also, one show I was a big fan of that only lasted for one season. I loved the show. My dad, I'm sure my dad hated it, called Open All Night. And there was other shows out there like I check out sometime. Maybe the Tortellis. I thought the Tortellis were funny. Tortellis. What about Blanksy's Beauties? One of those things with Nancy Walker, one of the bizarre spin-offs of Happy Days. Yeah, stuff like that. Or even like Love American Style. I wanted to see that whole Happy Days one. I can't if I can find it. And then I got a review of that new Alien Earth or whatever it is. I got to do a review of that too. At least the first episode. Yeah, it was just one season, Deuce. It was like back in 1981. It was a show about a guy that had they opened up all 24-hour convenience store, right? And it had Bubba Smith in it, and it only lasted 13 episodes. Bubba Smith. It had trash actress Susan Tyrell from Andy Warhol's Bad. Uh, Torres was in there. Joe Montana was in there as an AR guy for 3 episodes. John Reinhold was in one episode. Billy Curtis was in one episode. See, how else was famous? That was it. I mean, then they had that guy that played his son was Sam Whipple, and the guy who started was George, the son's, who was in like Basic Instinct and more serious roles in comedy. And it was only on for like one season from 81 to 82. I remember seeing it as a kid. I think it was just be on it. Yeah, yeah. I think it was like Saturday night. It might be a Friday night. It was Bubba Smith was on the show. That's what really. I always liked Bubba Smith. Cause usually he'd be just be in a beer commercial or a police academy. No, Oprah White was a fantastic show. And so there's episodes of it on Netflix. And not Netflix, YouTube. Here's I might have a link for it right here. Here's all right, check this out. Who? Oh, I don't know. Maybe. Uh, check this out. This is a link to the very first episode on YouTube. Now, I mean, the quality's not that good. I share it with my buddy John, but it's really funny. Basically, like this guy is like some reject. Well, he's trying to get he's talking about his life, trying to like be in the military, being like peeling potatoes in KP. Now, when I was in KP, we never peeled potatoes. We had I think for like mashed potatoes and stuff, we had like powdered potatoes. And they said had like salt what do you call that salt stuff in it that yeah, I know. I wish I wish I wasn't right about that. I wish I wasn't right about that because I really liked her. You know, maybe someday she'll turn around and um be decent again. I don't know. I even hate saying that though, because I like Dana. Um, I know people say I gotta let her go, and so I am. Um, but no, the show was really funny. Yeah. Let me see. And basically, Jordan Feaster runs a 24-hour convenience store where something music is always going on. It won a award for what's that national screen what's the award right here? Oh, the WGA award for Writers Guild of America. He won an award for one of the episodes, which is cool. I mean, but the show was great. He owns the show. He owns I get me confused. He runs this 24-hour convenience store looking for a night manager, right? And then they said some guy robbed them. And the guy that runs the place is doing the night manager stuff too. His wife, but they wife must live outside the building too, you know. And she was like in like Andy Warhol's Bad, Crime, John Waters' Crime Baby. She was like a trashy actress. Well, she's actress in like exploitation type stuff. Uh, oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Well, that was weird. Sorry. Yeah. And but yeah, whatever. Like I said, the show was really funny. He looked for a night manager. He asked a couple people. He doesn't want to hire his stepson because he's really a adult. Like I mean, like he was in charge of the store, and all of a sudden he came back to where they live, the house, right? And he says, "Hey, what are you doing here? I thought you were supposed to. I thought you, I thought you were supposed to be in charge of the store." And he said, "No, there's still someone there." And said, "Who's that? One of the customers?" They wanted to know how much this broom was. There was no price on it, right? And said, "There's no price on it." And they said, um, I forgot what I was gonna say. There was no price on it, and he said, "Yeah, it's our broom." And he said, "Why do you already give it to us?" I said, "No." Well, I mean, I think the show is really funny. I remember the show from a long time ago. I give it a I give it a 10 out of 10. I think it's funny. I just want to do like some retro stuff of shows that might be forgotten. Like I mean, like shows like Quark. I mean, I remember or the Man from Atlantis, stuff like that. Maybe someday I might do reviews of that. I remember buying a long time ago. I remember buying there was like a two DVD box set of Quark, like all 8 episodes. What was like a two-parter, and those shows are fantastic. Yeah, yeah, and they were great. They were great shows. Yeah, I really liked the show. I give it like a 10 out of 10. So I hope you like this video, buddy. Till next time, please take care of Allegiant.